All right, let me. I got a few things I got to set up, the timer and such. I'm gonna draw for about 30 minutes. Hopefully, I can get this eye done. I don't know. Don't know if I'm gonna get it done. Just kind of sketching. Yeah, just kind of casually drawing today. Let's see here. Oh, I need to move this. Move it right here. It's a little better. There we go. There we go. Something like that. So what I'm trying to do is kind of be very light. Not forcing the value on there. I'm just kind of being very light with it. Just to kind of have a little more control. I guess I'm going to spend 30 minutes on this eye, or we'll see. If it starts developing really early on, I'll probably stop. Or I'll probably stop it, finish it like 15 or 20 minutes. I don't know. This is an odd time for me to do a live, so awkward position. I really should have did a live like at 2 hours ago. I misjudged things. I should have just went through everything that I had to do for the day, all in one lump sum. But I am fallible, and I make errors throughout the day. So here I am, trying to draw an eye. At an odd time. So what this like has I can almost see like this person looking out the window. It feels like he's looking out the window, or she. I don't got much to say today. I'm really boring today. I don't know. I just distracted today. Very distracted. A lot on my mind. And it's reflective on my execution for the day. Don't remind me. I don't ever want to see you, and I never want to miss you again. Da, da. Yep. Wow. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have anything to say today. I'm just kind of going the motions. Oh my gosh. Um, let's see here. You just want to build it up real slowly. I don't know, man. Notice how I'm like holding it very gently, kind of like almost like as if I'm holding a wand. I don't really want to grip the pencil as if I'm trying to choke it, or like I'm trying to give it an arm wrestle it or anything like that. You just kind of, this is a way to, well, when you start drawing a lot, like a lot, you will get like carpal tunnel. And so I've been trying to train myself to draw almost as if I'm holding a fragile like object. And so I've been trying to train myself to do that, because that way it just allows for me to have a little more control. Not necessarily like more control, but it mitigates me from pressing too hard, but also it prevents me from like having like that injury or that carpal tunnel effect from drawing so much. So this is what I typically do now: is I try to hold it as if I'm holding an egg or a baby, extra gentle, trying not to grip it as if it's I'm trying not to manhandle it, like just like grip it as if I'm trying to like destroy the darn thing. It just hurts if you do that for long, extended periods of time. So I'll often draw with a very light touch, or been trying to draw with a lighter touch, and I think it's working. It's a very slow process drawing like this. Drawing like this. Drawing like this. Eventually, Eventually it becomes interesting, but at first it's like watching paint dry, because the progress of the drawing is typically very doesn't really happen quickly. And then out of nowhere, just kind of all those strokes just going to they start to kind of like coalesce into one form, and then pretty soon you have a pretty decent image. Sometimes it's like, what the heck happened here? Like, this is obviously not that good, you know. So that's what usually happens, is like you're waiting for the drawing to kind of form itself, and you're typically is like a slow build, usually takes a while. It took me about 20 minutes to kind of just get this here, and this is not even that good. It's just kind of like slow buildup of like just layers. Well, yeah, I want some different music. This is boring music. Yeah, but yeah, it's just a slow buildup, and I don't really think it's. I told myself that my ability to draw eyes was very lacking. So I decided to take it upon myself to draw 100 eyes, which apparently is going to take me 50 hours, because 50 hours and maybe 100 days, unless I'm able to do some eyes outside of these live streams, which isn't unplausible, but since most of the time that I draw is during a live stream, like to practice, which basically means I'm going to be drawing, hey there, footy for life. Hope you're doing well. Sorry if I can't respond to your queries quickly. I can't see the camera. It's like above my head, so I don't really know if anyone's talking, so I have to kind of like peer over briefly just to kind of see if anyone's saying anything. But yeah, so I think 100 will be a good start, and then I'm probably going to move there to like hair studies or mouth studies or something. I'm pretty much weak at everything. I think I've talked about this at the last live stream. Was like I'm decent at everything, but I'm not like an expert at anything. So, I think if I can start doing 100 of anything, I'll become more well-versed than the average artist, or the average person, probably not the average artist. But I'm decent. I'm just chilling, trying to get my drawing in for the day, and it's kind of boring actually. But I got some things to do after this as well. Obviously this eye is missing a lot of information. Like I would have to spend some time. I would have to spend some severe time just like I don't know. I'm very, what is it called? Like I'm distracted at the moment. I got all this. I got music playing in my head on these headphones right now because I don't have speakers. I had speakers and then they broke, and then I just haven't bought new ones because like I can't really. Well, I can afford them, but I'm like I don't need them because I got the headphones. But having music like on my ears is weird. It's like just so annoying. It's either too loud or too not loud enough. Yeah, so I'm doing pretty good. We all could be better, I guess. Like we could be better. Just kind of chilling here, trying to draw some eyes. Oops. See how much time left I have. I got 9 minutes, so I think I'm just gonna keep working on this eye for the next 9 minutes. I don't have enough time to do another one. The problem with these eyes that I'm finding online is they're all like high definition. It's almost too much. It's almost like it's too much information for me to comprehend. Like I got too much going on in the drawing. Like I just want to like. It's like you got all these like eyelids. These you can see all the folds. The definition of the eye is like impeccable. It's just too much going on, and when you have too much information to work with, like it makes it difficult to kind of simplify everything. And so like what I'm finding right now when I do these eye drawings and the eyes that I'm finding is like, how do I simplify these forms when there's too many forms, like there's way too many forms going on. And I'm like, what do I do? Like, I don't know where to begin because like the amount of detail, is just too much going on. And so through experience, when I keep doing this, I think if I keep chugging at this, I'll be able to start seeing these details a little bit more clearly. Like once I start training myself to see details in this fashion, I'm just going to be better for it. Because I see the details, but I don't know how to translate them onto the surface yet. Like, is this too much for me to visually handle? I'm like, what is going on? There's eyebrows here, these eyelashes, and the artist in me is trying to like make them into simplified shapes, but I don't know how to do that with all this information, like all this detail. There's like just too much going on. Like, and if you're an artist, you know what I'm talking about. Like you want to simplify it. When you see those how to draw the figure tutorials, and they show you, oh, you want to draw a torso as an oval to get the rib cage, etc. And you want to create a box shape for the hips, cylinders for the arms and legs, with a hyper detailed eye. I'm like, where's the shapes? Like they're there, but they're not there, or at least not apparent to me. Like I don't know where to go, where to begin. And so that's my brief struggle that I'm having right now with drawing these eyes, is like, where do I begin and where do I end with them, And so, I'm going to figure that out as I go, but and like it's weird to me. Like I find it a weird thing to render, in my opinion, right? There's, this is how I feel about the situation at the moment. As I said, I'm not really an expert at drawing eyes, kind of a jack of all trade type of artist. And Yeah, so that's what I'm kind of where I stand right now with regards to drawing these eyes. Like, oh, what's going on here? There's all these eyes here, and blah blah blah, and then how do I? What am I gonna model? Like as far as the drawing, like these eyes, like what am I rendering? How do I render them? What part of the eye do I amp the contrast up? What part do I just leave kind of neutral? Lots of little silly things that I'm trying to think about. Usually after the fact, but sometimes as I'm drawing, I'm like, oh, what's going on here? What? And with the eyelashes, I'm thinking about like, how do I clump these together? Like usually when when you draw like anime eyes or regular eyes, you do like that simple like clumping of lashes. Something like that's a very bad example of it, but you know how you clump lashes and eyebrows together and stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, how do I mass these forms together a little bit so that they feel, I don't know, they feel realistic, I guess. And I'm gonna have to sit down and look at some videos and look at how other artists and watch how other artists explain it a little bit, and then see if I can apply some of that knowledge into my own drawings, And so that's what I'm going to be focusing on, and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. So just kind of doodling around here, and it's all experimental, man. It's a learning process. It's a learning process, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I would say that just don't get frustrated. Like I used to, when I was younger, if I couldn't draw the eye that I was seeing, I'd get frustrated. But now I'm just like, I just kind of like accepted, like, yep, this is going to take some time. It's going to take some time and a lot of patience. A lot of patience. That's what it's going to take. A big, healthy serving of patience. So this is not bad. This is not a bad drawing. It's not. I don't think it's like great. Like things aren't as like tight as they could be. Like the line work isn't as tight as I'm used to. But like it's okay. And I guess when I'm doing these eyes, what feels weird to me is like drawing single eyelashes that aren't in the right spot. Like I want them to be in the right correct spot, but I can't seem to, like, there's just too many, as I said. There's just too much information going on. And so I'm like struggling to figure out like where these eyelashes are going. So it feels weird to kind of put like, it feels like I don't know, like weird hair follicles. When you did like cartoons and you draw like chest hair on, or no, when you draw like cartoons or comic characters and you draw like hair stubble on their face. That's what I feel like I'm doing when I do the eyelashes. I feel like I'm drawing like singular hair stubble, and this feels kind of like cartoonish to me. When I do that, so I don't like, yeah, it feels weird to do the hair follicles like that, but that's fine. It's all Yeah, it's pretty good. 30 minutes for a good eye. I can't complain. Pretty good eye. Not a lot of good, just a little good. Yeah, just a little good. Not a lot of good. Here we go. Kind of get that in there. Draw that eye. Get that eye in there. Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, look at that eye. Oh man. I think I'm gonna give it let's see, 5 more minutes. It's past 30 minutes. I'm gonna give 5 more minutes. We're going for 5 more minutes and maybe call it a day. But and if you're watching, don't forget to follow me. I do art request. It's been kind of put on the back burner, and it's been kind of like been doing mainly just cartoon. I only do cartoon art request. As a matter of fact, when I got a request for a person, I started doing it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not prepared to do people. At least not in the time frame that I have allowed for myself. I can't do a person in 30 minutes. I need like 5 hours to like just set up like a decent structure of that person, because I usually struggle to get that likeness in of that person for the first couple hours. That's just so that's why I'm doing these, like drawing eyes and drawing people, is because I need to build up that skill so that when I get an art request of that nature, I can able to deliver. My goal with the art request is I would like to, at some point, be able to like mail the drawing that I did to that person that requested it. But I just don't know, like when I get so many of them, I can't seem to keep it all together. If that makes any sense. Like or organize it in the sense that like I can contact that person. Hey, here's your drawing. Maybe in the future, we'll see. Yeah, so this is all right. And yeah, just that's what I want to do with it. My art request is kind of give back to the viewer type of thing. But the best I can do right now is just art giveaways. I do a lot of those on my Instagram. I tried doing it on my TikTok. It just doesn't tend to work out too well. I guess it's the format. It's too fast. With Instagram, you can kind of pin your post for your art giveaway, and then I don't know. You can pin your item, or pin the item that you want to give away, or the artwork that you want to give away, so that the people can see it when you make another post. And so so this is the okay eye. I would give it a C plus. I'll give it a C plus. I think what would be nice if I had like those pins that you could those white pins that people use to kind of add highlights. I think that's what I should do, is I should get one of those like white pins that I can go put like white highlights on this thing. And that would probably allow me to add the details that I'm looking for. Yeah. Like that. Do 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 do. All right. 1 minute left, and then I got to get going, friends. Really appreciate each and every one of you for watching. You rock. You really do rock, and I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. Like everyone, hope you're all doing well, because I think I can't. I can only speak for myself, but like, times are tough, man. There's some rough, tough times, man. I'm not a starving artist, but there are certainly some artists out there that are starving, and yeah. So this turned out pretty good. If I had like that white pen, I'd add like a little white reflective marks around here, some right around here, and some here, because there's like that, like there's like pores and tear ducts that are creating some effects that I just can't seem to get. Well, I could get if I was more mindful of how I was applying my tone, but anyways, I think that is it for the day. I really got to go. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and you all have a wonderful evening or day. But that is it. Just did my eyeball for the day. Tomorrow I'm going to do number 6. Probably number 6 will be like right here. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe right here. Maybe put like number 6 here. Or it might be number 7. Put number 7 right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this will probably be number 6. I might have to. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might not have. I might have to draw really small. We'll see. We'll see where I'm going to go. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. I got to go. And cheers, my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this will probably be number 6. I might have to. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might not have. I might have to draw really small. We'll see. We'll see where I'm going to go. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day. I got to go. And cheers, my friends.